everybody, and welcome back to episode 3 of ManniCraft with Black Dog Z. Today on the server, we have Overlord and Arclight 306. Unfortunately, they're not in TeamSpeak with us. They're doing something on their own right now. But if you take a look, we do have a couple of coke ovens put up from when we were working so hard on those. And we did also get up our compressor, which we wanted to do. I think we might have got that up during last episode. And we compressed a bunch of stuff, and we were starting to work on nano armor. But I realized something. How do we charge nano armor? It's not going to charge in a bat box. So, we started working on a few things, getting ready for today's episode. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take down some stuff, because it's going to be completely useless to us. We're going to take down the bat box. Take that guy down, because we don't need the generator for now in the bat box. We're just going to stick those in here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab one of these. We'll grab 4 of these. And we're going to grab those 4. Run over to our crafting table here. And we'll put the basic machine like that. Put these in the corners. As you can see, this isn't cheap, because each one of these is 4 diamonds. And that'll get us an MFE. Alright, so now in order to run your MFE with your low voltage stuff, we're going to have to build some other stuff. Now, we did get some stuff here. So we're going to need those, that. We don't need that, and that. And I think that's it. I need, yeah, alright. That should be all we need. So we're going to go ahead and build some stuff here. The first thing we're going to need is we're going to need something real simple. It's just basic machine casing and copper wires on either side. It's an MV transformer, meaning that we can either go from low to high or high to low. Now low is now 128 because there's a really weird thing with that. They've changed up the way the electricity works. Oh, I don't want to do that. So we also need to build one other thing. We need to build an LV transformer. Because the names are slightly different, but the items are the exact same. So now, we made this copper coil, just like I showed you. Make these insulated tin cables, which is just a piece of tin cable covered with insulation. Real simple. And then we take our wood and we surround these 2 sides. And that makes an LV transformer. So now, in order to make this work, we need to do a couple of things here. So, we're going to need our LV transformer. We're going to need our MV transformer. If we take a look at these, we need this to be step down, step down. And then in theory what we can do is we can put an MFE in and put our generator on that. Now, because of the way this is set up, I'm actually going to move this way. And the reason for that is because I want to put the MFE here with its input going up and its output going out. Perfect. So I'm going to need to do that. And then I can take my generator and put it here. And now I should, in theory, be able to take a single piece of cocoa, put it in there. Okay, so far no explosions. I should be able to put this here. Perfect. Alright, so now what this has done by putting these 2 transformers in here is it just makes sure that we're only getting 10 EU, 32 EU a tick. Because if you did this and you allowed more stuff to travel down this line, we can put it on the medium or whatever like that, these guys will explode. And we don't want that. Because it will take out a lot of your machines. And they're not cheap to build. So we now have our MFE, and we can watch the power on that. As you can see, that's a lot of power. That's 4 million. So we have a lot of power. And that is perfectly fine by me, because this will allow us to charge our suits once we get them. Now, unfortunately, that grind up some more diamonds. And we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll just put this thing here. As you can see, we do have some non-ground up ores. Using this stuff here for bronze. When I need it, of course, and not before. That got us 8,000 power. Now, what I like to do is just take 9 of these. And normally you can just stick all 9 in. But you can also do this, 144k EU. It's the same as all 9, but you can put a lot more in the generator. The generator will run for a very long time. When you're just doing 9, it doesn't really make a difference, but if you're doing more than 64, that's when you're going to start to see the difference. Right now we don't have 64, we've only got 23 coal coke. We will continue working on that. As you can see, we've got 2 coal coke ovens, and I do plan on building at least one more over here. And so we're going to be using a lot of coal coke. This area might get sectioned off, just like that. This would be like a coal coke warehouse, basically. And this is basically where I'm living right now. Got my bed over there, and there's a spider on my roof chasing me around. But we will survive. Alright, so now we put those in there. And of course, this is, like I said, random stuff. I moved some stuff around, so you see that I got a few more barrels just to hold various things. Sand, gravel, dirt, wood, at least this type of wood. Saplings, and of course a ton of cobble. And of course I've expanded the house, still got a dirt roof, still got cobblestone walls, but we have expanded. We did have these nice little pillars, and I do like them. Come on. Come on up. Screw you, spider. Man, he hurt. Oh, he's wrecking my... Get over here. Oh, quit wrecking my shit. Should have a sword or something. There we go. Gonna have to knock that out. We'll get our trusty scythe, which should be... Oh, I need to eat something. In theory, there's some steak in here, as well as our... I would have swore it would have been in there. Oh, apparently our hoe is in there. Alright. So we're going to redig that spot. Put that seed back in. Normally I wouldn't dig out something before it's ready, but because the spider in that spot, I didn't want to take a chance of it popping out while I wasn't around. So we'll just dig it up now. Then we don't have to worry about it. Got a few little things in here. The eye and the string don't go in there. Take those out. Alright, so now that we've built all that, what do we work on? I think the next thing we need to work on is these crystals we ground up. Now we've only got 2 of them. We need to find some more diamonds to get 2 more. That's alright. This will be a good start, I think. We can stick those in the compressor. So we do go through a lot of diamonds in the beginning, just because we use them for a lot of things. And IndustrialCraft could make things very expensive. So unfortunately we do what we can. We've got lots of ores. I'm still smelting stuff. We're pretty much done on the iron smelting. I got a ton of tin, ton of copper to smelt some lead, a little bit of gold. I don't want to smelt too much gold because we want to ore wash it. I have a stack, just over half a stack of uranium. Once we hit a stack, I actually want to build like a nuclear facility. That's going to be definitely something that we work on. How much energy is my jetpack? Alright. Let's see if we can go get some more stuff from the desert here. And we can also fly over and just check how this area is doing because I want to make sure that, you know, we don't have too bad of flux in the area. We've still got a couple of small spots. There's one right there, as you can see. Doesn't appear to be too bad at all, though. Most of it's liquefied. That's good. Oh, there's another bad spot. That's alright. So the plan here is just to run around the desert until it gets dark. See if we can find those fire flowers from Thaumcraft. Because those fire flowers are going to help us out a lot. You'll notice that even the bees have new textures. I had to turn off the tooltips. I found out that Thaumcraft has issues with them. So if I want to collect the fire flowers, I have to have them turned off. Later on, I might turn them back on because they are nice to have to tell you what everything is and allow you to find the stuff you need. There's some over there. Look at that, there's a bunch of them. And this gives us, of course, the blaze powder that I'm looking for. Usually found in small clusters. You can usually find at least a few. We'll probably go check out this temple. You gotta be careful though, not to set anything off. So let's go check out this temple. We gotta be quick about it though. We don't want to oh shit. There goes that. Well, we'll grab what didn't die. We'll get some ores and stuff at least. Very unfortunate that I touched down there. I was hoping I wouldn't. That's alright. We got some blue wool. Getting out through that hole can be kind of a pain too. Alright, where's the exit? Over here. Oh. Exit's over here? Yeah. Alright. That was kind of sad. That's alright. Kind of hoping we'd get in there and get some stuff, but who knows what was in there now. Controlling these jetpacks in this mode is a little more difficult, but I find it to be a lot more fuel efficient. The hover mode doesn't appear to be fuel efficient, and we are a little low on power. As long as you know how to use this mode, it is much better, I find. You just gotta remember that you can't hold it on. You want to fly like you're in hover mode, while not being in hover mode. It's a little more erratic flight path, but you'll get much better fuel economy. There's some more. So yeah, specifically we're looking for the blaze powder, and the reason for that is because we want to be able to make steel, which means we need to make magma cream, and blaze powder will allow us to do that. And then we can do it without going to the nether. And whenever we can avoid the nether, that's always best. Nope, nothing down there. Usually if you dig like straight down on those, you can sometimes find a chest. At least I found that generally what that means, but I haven't found it to be the case every time. Digging straight down is never safe, even with water right there. Can't stay out here too long because I didn't bring food. power do I have left? About 2/3? We're good. That looks like that's going to be all we're going to find for today, which is 12. Might be enough magma cream. I don't know yet. We're definitely going to have to fly back, though. It is getting dark. We definitely cannot stay just running around the desert, because lots of zombies since 1.6.4. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but as soon as I updated to it, it seemed like a lot more zombies. Although I did find some more fire flowers, so maybe this is not bad. They are generally easier to find at night. So just remember, if you want to go collect these fire flowers, you do need to turn off the NEI tooltips. And the reason for that is because we want to make sure that home is this way. We want to make sure that we're actually able to collect them. Alright, we're almost back home, 200 meters to home. Well, the only reason I know that is because my latest death was at home. We gotta make sure we come in for a good landing, because we don't want to crash. I'm coming down. Oh, there's all my cows. Build like a landing strip or something. This is definitely different. Right. We got a ton of blaze powder. So we got 19 blaze powder. And of course, in order to make, so we take blaze powder and we type in U for, it'll be off the typer. Type in U for uses. Blaze powder has a lot of uses. Sacrificial focus, ghastly soul manipulator, bandwidth router, ender pouch. But we're actually looking at the shapeless craft that we want. We want fire charges. You get that blaze powder, gunpowder, and coal. Or you can do it at a slime ball and blaze powder, which is what we're going to be using, because we definitely don't have what we need. We get aqua regia by using sulfuric acid, blaze powder, and a fire charge. I wonder what Aqua Regia does. Yes, I said doos, because you never know what it does. Material Emancipation Grill. Unfinished, do not use. Gotta love things like that, eh? And those are the types of things that when you see them, actually listen. Because a lot of the times they will crash your world, do all sorts of nasty things to your world. Which we do not want. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some fire charges, shall we? We need these, and we need these. Now, in order to make the system that we need, we're going to need, so type in blaze powder, we click on this, we go open, go to U, go to shapeless, go to U. This will make solid fuel boiler, which we will need. Lava crystals, I don't think we need yet. Solid fuel firebox. Shapeless crafting, I believe. Fireworks, mixer. how do I make steel? Can you molten steel? Yes. I can't remember what the name of this item is. Iron smelting. One smelter. Crafting. Alloy smelter. Slag furnace. Liquid cash. Okay, so it's not in NEI, which is kind of annoying. Type in brick. It's these guys. Blast furnace. That's what it is. I need magma creams, soul sand, and nether brick. Now, nether brick I can get with these nether bricks, or by compressing nether rack. All sorts of different ways that you can get it. But the easiest way, of course, is just to farm it in the nether. Same with soul sand. We're going to need these. Now it takes what? 1 ball? 4 blast furnace bricks. I need 3 times 3. So I need 9 and 9 is 18. 8 and 8 is 16. So that's 28, 29, 30, 34. So 34. 4 times 9. 4 times 8 is 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 4 times 9 is 28. No, 4 times 8, 8, 16, 24, 32. So I do need to do 9. I'm going to need 9 of those. 9 of these guys in order to make what I need. Hope I got that right. Alright. Pretty sure I got that right anyway. So the next step here, of course, is going to be to go to the nether. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have to save that for next episode because we are running low on time. So, next episode, we're definitely going to be heading off to the nether. I'll try to have the nether portal ready for when you guys get here. And we will probably die our first time in the nether because we have no armor, no nothing like that. We can probably make 2 pieces or so of nano armor. The reason for that is because we do have these guys, the energy crystals, and we can actually do that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one needs 14. The reason for that is because we'll be making pants. I don't know. Do I want to make the suit or the boots? Because if I make the boots, I can wear my jetpack. Oh, it's always a tough call. I could make the helmet. The helmet I need lapis and a bunch of other things. I think I'm going to make the boots. I think that seems like the right way to go. It's just pants and boots. We can make the others later. So to do that, you just do this. Put that at the bottom. And there you go. So I got pants and boots. We can charge them up at least a little bit, get 100,000 of them. Now these hold 1 million as well, so you know, it's pretty expensive to fill them up, but we can at least get a little bit in there, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. As you can see, 100 is only 1/10 of its power, and it drains pretty quickly, so you gotta be ready for that. It's very unfortunate too, because we are going to need to do that. I'm going to see if I can get some more power before we head there. Alright. Well, that's it for tonight. So have